So I think when we're looking at the benefits of moving to the cloud, there are many. Immense scale, so you don't have to worry about your architecture being too small and having to pre-buy more than you actually need. A lot of the key administration work is taken care of by the cloud provider. A lot of organizations don't realize that every tool that Amazon.com use is available pretty much to the general consumer that uses AWS. Your team should be spent time working on what the business is doing, not looking at IT infrastructure, because that's not what your business does. So that's another really key benefit of the cloud. Challenges when migrating to AWS, the big one is normally around skills. So skill shortage within organizations is real, it's a problem today. That can be overcome by working with partners like us. We typically will build training plans and help the customer build a cloud center of excellence so they can effectively transition into the cloud and transition their processes to cloud-based processes. You're not the first organization to migrate into the cloud, so they can be overcome. The other transition is, and we see it particularly in the finance teams, it's managing cost in the cloud, because cost can scale very fast if it's not managed properly. We developed and deliver a FinOps service for all of our customers to help manage that kind of transition into the cloud, where we can set up spending alerts and make sure that they've got good visibility. So all of our services not only are targeted towards technical people to make their life easier, it is also the finance teams as well. So working with Amazon has been great for us and our customers, because they have really robust plans and processes in place to help organizations migrate to the cloud. Some of the programs exist out there that really help with funding. So one of the major programs that we work with Amazon on is MAP, which is their migration acceleration program. It breaks down the stages of migration into 3 key phases to really get to grips with what the architecture will look like in AWS. So many organizations will get stuck on this point where they'll say, okay, we want to move to the cloud, but what does it look like? How much is it going to cost? How long is it going to take to move there? So the way the assess phase works, it allows us to analyze what their architecture looks like and then create a path to AWS so they can fully understand what the costs are going to be, who's going to need to be involved, what are the risks. Then you have a next phase, which is called mobilize phase. The mobilize phase is where we actually architect before we obviously start building, so the customer can really understand and visualize what it's going to look like, what the security, what the governance is going to look like. And we'll actually do some pilots in that phase as well. And then we move into the migrate phase. And every single one of those phases has an element of funding that goes with it. Amazon's programs are really there to help accelerate customers migrate to the cloud, and working with a partner to do that enables them to, one, cut some costs. They can also lean on our architects and engineers and project managers to learn about governance and security in the cloud to give their team the confidence to actually do that transition and move to the cloud.